Imagine it's 2 a.m. inside a grand palace in Rajasthan. A security guard sits alone at his post, struggling to stay awake. The corridors are silent. Then suddenly, the sound of heavy leather boots echoed through the hallway. The guards grabbed his flashlight and looked around. No one is there. And then, according to local legends, a voice whispered near his ear, "Wake up, a guard should never sleep on duty." Was it just his imagination, or does the spirit of British officer still wander the hall of a palace in Rajasthan? Kota, Rajasthan. Brij Raj Bhavan is a magnificent palace with a tragic past. Today, it stands as heritage property admired for its architecture and royal charm, but behind its elegant walls lies a story dating back nearly 170 years. The year was 1857. India was engulfed in the flames of rebellion against British rule. At that time, a British officer named Major Burton was stationed in Kota along with his two sons. They were staying inside Brij Raj Bhavan, unaware that the palace would soon become the site of their final moments. October 1857. Rebellion erupted in Kota. Armed revolutionaries surrounded the palace. Major Burton and his sons found themselves trapped inside. For hours, they attempted to defend themselves, but they were heavily outnumbered. Eventually, the rebels stormed the palace. Major Burton and his two sons were captured and killed within the palace walls. This event is documented part of Indian history, but according to local stories, Major Burton was never truly left the palace. Some believe that his spirit remained behind forever, bound to the palace where he died. For decades, staff members and security guards have shared stories about Brij Raj Bhavan. Some claim they have heard the sound of boots pacing through empty corridors late at night. Other reports seeing the figures of a tall British officer standing silently on the verandas. But perhaps the most famous legend involves sleeping guards. According to local folklore, Major Burton's ghost despises guards who sleep while on duty. Several guards have allegedly reported feeling someone tap their shoulders while they slept. Some woke up suddenly, sensing an unseen presence nearby. Others claim they heard a stern voice say, "Do not sleep while on duty." No photographs, no videos, or scientific evidence have ever confirmed these encounters. Yet the story continues to circulate, and strangely, many of them sounds remarkably similar. Skeptics argue that old buildings naturally produce strange sounds. Wood expands and contracts. Wind moves through narrow passages, and the human mind can easily interpret ordinary experience as paranormal, especially in dark and unfamiliar places. But believers ask a different question. If these experiences are simply imagination, why do so many people describe hearing the same footsteps? Why do guards continue to tell similar stories generation after generation? Major Burton still be walking these halls, carrying out his final duty, or are these tales merely the product of history, fear, and local legends? The truth remains unknown. Today, Raj Bhavan still stands proudly in Kota. By daylight, it appears peaceful and majestic, but when darkness falls, some say the atmosphere changes completely. And perhaps somewhere in those silent corridors, a British officer is still walking alone, his footsteps echoing through the night. What do you think? Major Burton's ghost truly haunted Brij Raj Bhavan Palace, or it is simply a legend born from a tragic chapter in history. If you like this video, please drop a like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload these kind of videos daily. And give me your opinions in the comment section about this case.